In September of 1620, a small wooden ship called the Mayflower set sail from England, carrying just over 100 souls. They weren't soldiers or conquerors, but families. Men, women, and children, seeking freedom, survival, and perhaps a measure of peace in an uncertain world. The Mayflower departed from Plymouth, England, bound for the northern reaches of the Virginia colony. Aboard the ship were two main groups: the Saints, religious separatists escaping persecution, and the strangers, merchants, craftsmen, and laborers recruited for the venture by investors in the Virginia Company. They were a mixed company, united more by necessity than by shared belief. The voyage was brutal. The Mayflower was only about 100 feet long, and was built to carry cargo, not people, yet for over 2 months, about 102 passengers endured cold, filth, seasickness, and violent storms. Fresh water spoiled, food ran low, disease spread in the foul air below decks. Yet remarkably, only one passenger died during the actual crossing: William Button, an apprentice and servant to Dr. Samuel Fuller. His body was likely buried at sea. One child, Oceanus Hopkins, was born at sea, and Peregrine White was born in Cape Cod Harbor, technically before landing, but after arrival in New England. On November 9, 1620, land was sighted, but it wasn't their intended destination of Virginia. Strong winds had driven the ship far off course. They had arrived instead at Cape Cod, in what is now Massachusetts. Attempts to sail south proved too dangerous, and so the Pilgrims, as they came to be called, decided to settle there. Before anyone set foot on shore, the passengers drafted a social contract, the Mayflower Compact. It pledged cooperation and obedience to laws made for the good of the colony. 41 men signed it. In that cold cabin, they created the first form of self-government in the New World, a fragile experiment in democracy. The first winter was catastrophic. With no proper homes and little food, disease swept through the camp. By spring, nearly half of the original settlers were dead. Still, when the Mayflower returned to England, not one colonist chose to go back. Against every hardship, the small community of Plymouth endured, and became the seed from which New England would grow. Then, help came from an unexpected source. The Wampanoag people, led by Chief Massasoit, reached out to the weakened settlers. A man named Samoset first greeted them in English, and soon after came Tisquantum, known as Squanto, who had lived in England years before. Squanto taught the colonists to plant corn, find fish, and survive in the strange new land. An alliance was formed between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag, one built on both cooperation and caution, and, for a time, peace held. In the fall of 1621, after their first successful harvest, the surviving colonists and their native neighbors shared a feast of gratitude. They gave thanks to God, not only for food, but for survival itself. It wasn't technically the first Thanksgiving observed in America, but it was a very special one. The story is not one of triumph without cost, but of determination in the face of uncertainty. The Mayflower's voyage reminds us that history begins not with comfort, but with courage, and that every new world is built by those willing to risk everything to find it. Did any of your ancestors sail on the Mayflower? We'd love to hear about it. And if you'd like a commemorative passenger list to frame and hang in your home or office, check the description for a link. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more fun Mayflower history.